Assalamualaikum and a very good day to the fellow judges and also audience. Today, me and my teammates are going to introduce you guys our project which is SCENTAC 2.0 with the tagline where ideas meets possibility. Now, let's dive deeper into our presentation. We live in a world that depends heavily on sound. However, for millions of deaf and hard of hearing individuals, this reliance on sound can disrupt even simple daily routines. One of the most important routines affected is waking up. Most alarm clocks rely on sound, which makes them ineffective for people with hearing disabilities. The World Health Organization estimates that nearly 700 million people will experience disabling hearing loss by 2015, showing the urgent need for more inclusive daily tools. SCENTAC addresses this issue through a non-auditory sound-based alarm system that uses alerting scents such as peppermint and citrus to gently wake up users from sleep. Moving forward into our introduction, humans rely on five main senses: sight, hearing, smell, taste, and touch. When one of these senses is impaired, daily activities can become more challenging. For deaf individuals, waking up on time is not always simple because most alarm systems are designed with hearing as the default sense. Thus, we came up with the idea to build a device that would help one of the most important daily routines, which is waking up. This led us to focus on a key question: how can deaf people wake up if they suffer from hearing disabilities? If sound is ineffective, what other sense can? Moving forward into our problem statements. The first one, ineffectiveness of traditional alarm clocks in waking deaf people. The second one, traditional methods of automated wake up are not suited for people with hearing disability. Last but not least, existing solutions such as vibration and light-based alarms have limitations related to comfort, effectiveness during deep sleep, and user preference.
We have three main objectives. The first one is we want to develop a non-auditory wake-up device that uses sound stimulation to assist individuals with hearing disabilities. The second one is we want to explore the effectiveness of olfactory stimuli as a reliable method for waking up people from sleep. The third one is we want to test and evaluate the device's performance through user feedback and continuous development. According to our survey data that we have collected, we have 46.4% that will be agree and 10.1% that will be strongly agree that our sound-based alarm can be a good alternative to a traditional sound-based alarm. As a result, we have 49.3% of people who would like to try our sound-based alarm system by themselves. Moving on onto our commercial value, we have several benefits and also target consumers that we are making sure that our products are easy to use, affordable and also in high quality. Now, let's take a look on our target consumers. First, we have wellness and lifestyle consumers. Second, we have elderly with hearing loss. And the third one is deaf people. Our product also supports several SDG aspects. We are making sure that our product can promote self-reliance to a hard of hearing individuals and also deaf community, which is why we also support on SDG 10 that stands for reduce inequalities. We are also making sure that our products are made by eco-friendly materials so that our product can connect directly to SDG 12, which is responsible consumption and production.
Firstly, let me show you our methodology. Our methodology consists of a simple 5-step plan. First is the research, next is the project specification and hardware selection phase, which works in tandem so that we can provide the best experience for the lowest cost. Next, we also have the programming and testing and refinement phase, which is of course to ensure a smooth and satisfactory experience. Moving forward, let's talk about the system architecture. At a glance, you can see that our architecture here centers around the ESP32 microcontroller and is listed with the touchscreen LCD and a relay, which is connected to 3 humidifier units. Why 3, you may ask? Well, because for the SCENTAC variant, we have 3 separate units, which allows you to personalize each scent for a specific alarm. Next, we also include a backup piezo buzzer, which is used for a normal hearing alarm. Moving on, let's talk about the functions of the device. First, on the front side, you can of course see the touchscreen LCD, which I mentioned earlier. Now, the touchscreen LCD is for the setting of the time and date, controlling the alarms, and also setting the cent per alarm. Next, on the top side, you can see 3 separate humidifier units and a big red snooze button. Moving forward, on the back side, you can see the power plug for the external power supply I mentioned earlier. Moving on, let's talk about the IoT functions of the SCENTAC device. Firstly, the IoT function is for alarm management. Going through by our mobile app, you can manage your alarms quite easily and simply. You can even sync it to your phone if you want. For example, you can set if you want your alarms to trigger on your weekdays but not on your weekends. Secondly, we also have automatic time and date sync. Let's take for example, you are a frequent traveler and you like to travel a lot in and out of the country. And lastly, scent management. It's quite similar to the alarm management. You can set each specific scent for each of one of your alarm. Moving forward, here's a simple how-to guide to use the device. Firstly, of course, place the device on your bedside or wherever you choose to sleep. Secondly, add the sun. Just unscrew the humidifier unit that I showed earlier and pour 2 or 3 drops of essential oil and fill the rest with water. And thirdly, power on the device by connecting the micro USB connection on the back to your mobile phone, and don't forget to turn the power on. Fourthly, set the date, time, and also set your alarm. By touching the time on the device, you can have the option to set your day, date, and alarms. And sixthly, go to sleep and be ready for an amazing experience when you wake up. And also a key note is that you need to refill the device when needed. If you see the device is running low on essential oil water, you can of course refill it. Now, moving forward to our impacts. Firstly, I will touch about the social impacts of our device. We believe that our device increases accessibility and inclusion for the deaf community. How and why? Well, because our product promotes independence for the more than 360,000 hearing impaired and deaf people in Malaysia by allowing them to wake up independently by themselves. And secondly, we also believe that our product promotes mental health and well-being. How? Well, our product here uses a gentle scent release mechanism which results in a soothing experience compared to the high-blazing sound-based alarm that gives hell to your ears. Secondly, we believe our solution also reduces the burden and anxiety felt while waking up. Moving on, let's talk about the environmental impact of our product. Firstly, we believe that our product reduces reliance on environmentally harmful substances. How? Well, our product here uses naturally derived essential oils compared to other solutions that uses synthetic compounds. Secondly, our product uses, of course, as I said earlier, natural renewable essential oils, which is plant-based and also supports sustainable agriculture growth in our nation. Lastly, we believe that our product offers zero noise pollution. By disabling the buzzer, the user can help contribute to lowering the noise pollution in our nation and help them experience a quieter, more soothing morning. Now, thirdly, let's move to the psychological impact of our product here. Well, firstly, we believe that our product reduces sleep inertia. This allows our user to wake up feeling more energetic than a traditional alarm. Secondly, we have lavender, which reduces anxiety and promotes relaxation. Secondly, we have peppermint, which increases alertness and improves focus. Lastly, we also have citrus that elevates mood and reduces stress. Lastly, let's talk about the technological impact of our product. Firstly, our product here integrates neatly into the smart home ecosystem for your smart devices at home. And secondly, our product here innovates on alarm and smart clock industry. We provide further innovation in the space and innovates on a 100-plus-year-old buzzer-based alarm by using a multi-sensory approach, which is more inclusive. And lastly, our product here is considered an accessible technology. First, we are an assistive device for the deaf community and others, such as the elderly and the autistics. And secondly, we also have touchscreen for simple and direct control.